All right, lesson 8.3, quotient of powers property. What does quotient mean in algebra, Charlie?
The answer you get when you divide.
Yes, division. It's the answer for division equations. You need to write the key idea in your journal. You need the words and the algebra. If you want the numbers, that's fine. We already learned exponents when you're multiplying, that you're going to actually add the exponents. A power to a power, what do you do with those exponents?
Add.
Nope, power to a power, multiply. In this case, when you're dividing 4 to the power of 5 over 4 to the power of 2, you subtract the exponents. So you take the top exponent, subtract the bottom exponent. All right, so let's do example 1 in your journal. All right, so we have 2 to the power of 6 divided by 2 to the power of 4. How would we rewrite this?
2
to the power of
6 minus 4.
Very good. 2 to the power of 6 minus 4. What is 6 minus 4?
2.
So 2 to the power of 2 is your answer. All we're doing is simplifying. We're not evaluating. Yep. All right, for B, how would we rewrite this one?
-7 in parentheses 9 minus 3.
To the power of 9 minus 3, which would be
-7 to the power of 6.
-7 to the power of 6. So this is what I expect to see when you have to show your work, guys.
Okay.
And then the last one, how would I rewrite that?
H to the power of 7 minus 6.
Which would be simplified to?
H.
Very good. You can put H to the 1 or you can just put H. Either one is correct.
Try it.
Yep. Go do your try-its.
Sounds so weird calling them that.
Yeah. So used to monitoring.
Oh, man.
Okay. So I know you've seen expressions like this and they used to scare you. This should not scare you any longer. Okay? We are just simplifying this. So you're going to write your answer as a power. So you have 3 to the power of 4 times 3 to the power of 2, all divided by 3 to the power of 3. According to PEMDAS, what's the first thing we look for?
Exponents.
Well, we don't have, we do exponents, but then the next step would be multiplication. All right, so you're going to do the product of powers on top first. So what do we do with those exponents when we're multiplying? We add them.
3 to the
Power of 6.
Correct.
Divided by 3 to the power of 3.
So then we have 3 to the power of 6. Write this in your journals. And then we do division next, according to PEMDAS.
Wouldn't it be 1
1 to the power of 2.
What? I heard there's no 1, it's 3.
3 to the power of 3.
Yeah, where'd we get 1 to the power of 2?
That's 3
Or
divided by
2. 3 to the power of 2.
You know, you're not dividing that. It's a base. We just leave it.
3 to the power.
3 to the power of 6 minus 3. We literally just did these last example.
Yeah, I know, but I thought it might be different.
Nope. It is not. It's a base and it's a stepping stone. So 3 to the power of 3 is your final answer. When simplifying. If it says evaluate, then you solve that.
27.
Any questions on that? No. So we did the multiplication part first and then the division part.
Just try it.
All right. So now we have slightly more complicated. So just remember our steps and remember PEMDAS. So according to PEMDAS, what do we do first for A? Okay, the parentheses are already simplified. What's the next thing?
Exponents.
Okay, the exponents. Which part of the exponents are we doing?
You add.
Multiply, divide. However, you see here that this looks like it's together and this looks like it's together. Okay, so you're going to do the division here before we multiply. Because we go left to right. So you're going to do this division and then this division. So -4 to the power of 9 minus 5 times -4 to the power of 8 minus 2. Do you understand why we're doing the division first? Okay.
because they're together.
Yep. So what's 9 minus 5?
Oh,
4. And 8 minus 2?
6.
7.
He said together.
All right. Now we can do the multiplication. So what do we do when we're multiplying with exponents? We add. 4 plus 6 is?
10.
Very good. So negative 4 to the power of 10 is your answer.
Gee, really?
Why can't we y'all bailed?
Yeah.
I have basketball.
Constant.
Shh, get over it. Let's do the example B.
Oh,
So again, we're going to do, now it just has a variable instead of a number, which is fine. So we're going to do division or multiplication first here. Division. So A to the power of what?
7. Oh, 10.
Minus.
6.
Correct. And A to the power of 7 minus.
4.
And that equals A to the power.
9 to the power of 4.
9?
Wait.
No, A to the power of 4 times A to the power of 3.
8 to the power of 7.
There we go. A to the power of 7. Any questions on how we did that? All right, go do triads 8 through 10 and self-assessment through 16. 4 or 5? Is this example 4 or 5?
Example 4.
Example 4. Right in your journals, the projected population of Tennessee in 2030. Shh.
Is that 10?
Shh. Yes, that's a picture of Tennessee. Is about 5 times 5.9 to the 8th power. Predict the average number of people per square mile in Tennessee in 2030. So you see here that the land area is 5.9 to the power of 6. So we're trying to predict the average number of people per square mile. So you have an exponent here and an exponent here. So first, let's write our equation. Stop talking, or you can have an extra assignment. So we have our people per square mile, which would equal the population in 2030 divided by the land area. All right, now let's plug in our numbers. What is our people per square mile?
5.
No, we don't know. This is the variable we're solving for. So what is our population in 2030?
A number.
Right here.
5 times 5 put under the power of 8.
Uh-huh. And what's our land area?
5.9 to the power of 6.
Very good. So now can we solve for our people per square mile?
Yes.
Yes. What's the first part I should solve?
5.9 to the power of 8 plus 1.
Correct. The top part.
5.9 to the power of 1.
Oh, they decided to do it differently. So they pulled out the 5 and did the division first.
Oh, that's not horrible.
I would have done that too.
Funny thing.
9. Oh, you have to because this is not the same base. That's why. I was like, why? But that's why. So they pulled the 5 out and then they did the division of the exponents, which would just give you 8 minus 6, which would be?
2.
Correct. So 5 times 5.9 to the power of 2. Now, since they, this is a word problem, we do solve it. So with your calculators, yeah, 174.05. What?
Square mile.
Square miles.
What per square mile?
People per square mile.
People per square mile. So about, you can't have 0.05 of a person, right?
You could.
No, I would not recommend it. Would
Just
not recommend.
cut 'em off
So
at the
we're gonna.
Ew.
Why do you gotta be weird? Why couldn't it be somebody who's pregnant? Let's make it weird. Gross.
I was thinking cut shit down.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking at first.
Yeah, all made it weird. It could have just been somebody who's 4 months pregnant. Jeez. All right. So about 174 people per square mile in Tennessee.
Or technically, wouldn't it be 175 because then I have like a 5 to round up?
It's 0.05.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
That would round down.
Oh, that's 1/20th of a person.
Correct. All right. So you have 2 more self-assessments to do, and then you're done. Well, 3. I guess 3. And then you're done.